Hey everyone, welcome back to your English fluency lesson. Today we are talking all about our daily routines, things we do every day, and how can we describe them in a fluent way. I was not trying to make that rhyme, it just happened magically. So let's look at our very first sentence, which is I usually wake up at 7 a.m. And I don't. I actually get up much earlier, but this is a good sentence. Let's smooth it out. I you. I you. We don't stop that vibration, right? I usually. It's all connected, right? I usually weigh. Do you hear that? I usually weigh becomes one whole word. One whole word. I usually wake. I usually wake up. Then we break it at the K for wake, and we blend the K with the up as a new word. I usually wake up. I usually wake up. I don't know why it looks like I'm getting bright, but the light is making you brighter. I usually wake up when, right? So now we break our sentence. I usually wake up at 7 a.m. At 7 a.m. Remember, when we talk about times, dates, numbers, special stuff, we enunciate everything. There's no blend. There should not be a blend on any numbers. Otherwise, it's confusing, right? It's confusing. So I usually wake up at 7 a.m. Repeat after me. I usually wake up at 7 a.m. Hmm. I usually wake up at 5 a.m. Now we could change the frequency, right? It doesn't have to be usually, right? It could be I always wake up at 6 a.m. or I sometimes wake up at 6 a.m. Okay? So we can change our frequency to match our time. And we could change wake up and obviously put that anywhere. I usually leave for work. I usually do this. I sometimes do this. I do, right? We can easily swap the frequency and the action. And we also can change time. The pattern doesn't change. I really want you to remember this. The pattern doesn't change. We just add a little more to it. And why not? Let's add more to this sentence. I usually wake up at 7 a.m. Why, right? We're going to say why. Now, why? To make breakfast, right? I usually wake up at 7 a.m. to make, to make, to make breakfast, to make breakfast. No hard K. To make breakfast, right? Cool. Let's try that. To make breakfast. You ready? I'm ready. Repeat after me. I usually wake up at 7 a.m. to make breakfast. Did you hear the volume change? I usually wake up at 7 a.m. to make breakfast. I raise the volume on the new detail, right? Because it's not a necessary statement. It's extra stuff. So I want to make it important. It has to be important. So I raise that volume to make breakfast, to do the laundry, to walk the dogs, right? I usually wake up at 6 a.m. to take the dogs outside. We can change this simple pattern and add extra details to make it whatever we want. And once we master these simple sentence patterns, we master our ability to communicate and add anything to anything. Yeah, it's awesome. Let's go to our second sentence. I have breakfast before work. Okay, we threw away time. We don't need time. It's a general idea. Let's smooth this out. I have, I have, I have, I have I have We just changed that V to a B, right? We connected have at the V and breath at the B. Have breath, have breath. The V gets smaller, the B gets louder. Why? Because breakfast is more important than that helping verb. I have breakfast. I have breakfast. I have breakfast. I have breakfast when? Before work. Before work. Okay. We didn't have to enunciate as harshly. I am really bright. I wonder if it's because I'm wearing glasses. Do you think the light is getting brighter because I'm wearing glasses? Uh-oh. That's not good news. I never wear glasses, but I'm trying to. I'm trying to be a good boy and wear my glasses. So let's put this all together. I have breakfast before work. I have breakfast before work. Repeat after me. I have breakfast before work. I had breakfast before work. Hmm. Yeah, I do. Actually, no, I never have breakfast before work. I don't eat breakfast. I look like I eat breakfast and second breakfast, but I don't. I don't like it. I feel uncomfortable all day. So my first meal is lunch. Mm, a lot of lunch. Just kidding. Okay. So I have breakfast before work. We could say something else. I exercise before work. Maybe you do. Maybe you are a healthy person. I I don't know. What would you do? Maybe like there's a time difference. Like I'm in China and my mom is in America, so I call my mom before work, right? Because it's bedtime for her and it's morning time for me. Maybe we could change this to anything. I have lunch before my break. Well, how would you do that? You're a bad employee if you do that. Let's move on to our third sentence, which is I check my emails as soon as I arrive at the office. That's a long one. Let's smooth it out, right? Because it was choppy, and I don't like that. We're gonna take that chunky peanut butter and make it smooth. Here we go. I check I check my. Ooh, the K disappeared. You hear it? I check. See, I just stopped, right? I check my email. Vowel sounds tend to go up. So I check I check my emails. I check my emails when? Right, here's our break. New thing. I check my emails as soon. Emails as soon. As soon. I check my emails as soon. Turn kind of into a ZS, right? My emails as soon as I arrive. I check my emails as soon as I arrive. I check my emails as soon as I arrive. Ooh, we didn't actually break that apart. Okay, we could have. You could have. I check my emails as soon as I arrive. But it sounds better to blend it, doesn't it? And it allows you to speed up because the last detail, the where at the office, we will say slowly because it's key information. I check my emails as soon as I arrive. As soon as I arrive. As soon as I arrive. Where? At work. Ah, no, at the office. Sorry. Read it. At the office. At the office. Boom, boom, boom. Okay? I check my emails as soon as I arrive at the office. Okay. Repeat after me. I check my emails as soon as I arrive at the office. That sounded really fast, but we would say that, right? Usually you're in a hurry when it comes to work stuff. You're not really just comfortable and relaxing ever. At least I'm not. So I would say it faster, but we can slow it down just a bit to practice it. But as you get comfortable, speed up. I check my emails as soon as I arrive at the office. Or maybe you have a terrible work-life balance and you say, I check my emails as soon as I get home. Yeah, that's unhealthy. That's unhealthy, my friend. Ignore them. But don't get fired, okay? Don't get fired. Let's take a look at our fourth sentence. Well, why didn't I add more details to that? It's already long. It's already a well done sentence with lots of detail. So we don't want to overfill our sentences. Why? It runs the risk of making grammar mistakes. We don't want to risk making a grammar mistake. We want to focus on our patterns, keep things simple, and the grammar just sorts itself out. But if we make really long sentences, there's a chance you will trip and make a mistake. So don't. Well, just make another sentence. Which brings us to our fourth sentence again. I take a break at noon for lunch. I wish I had a break today, but my lunch was very late. Let's smooth this out. I take a break. I take a, k. I take a break. I take a break at. I take a break at. I take a break at noon. At noon. I take a break at noon. There, you're all in my mouth. You saw my tongue moving. Now you know how your tongue should move. I take a break at noon. Why? For lunch. For lunch. I take a break at noon for lunch. Too fast. No break, right? We want a separation. I take a break at noon for lunch. For lunch, right? We're giving our reasons, so don't smush them together. Just because you can doesn't mean you should, okay? So repeat after me. I take a break at noon for lunch. I take a break at noon for lunch. When do you take a break? I take a break at 2 for lunch. That's a late lunch, but hey, that's what I had to do. I took my break at 3 for lunch, actually. So I take a break at noon. Why? All right, for lunch, to call my daughter, to go home and walk my dog. Maybe you work for Google and you have hmm, an incredible compensation package and you can just do happy people stuff. But if you have a normal job, you might not have a lunch. I take a break at noon for lunch, only 10 minutes. Let's take a look at our fifth sentence, which is in the afternoon, I attend meetings for work on projects. Yuck, right? I don't like this, but we have to make it smooth. Even though it's disappointing, let's make it nice and smooth. Ready? In the in the in the afternoon, in the afternoon. No, not the afternoon. It doesn't sound good. That sounds better. Because isn't the same sound as the. So the afternoon, in the afternoon. Don't mix them up. Is it wrong if you mix it up? No. But it doesn't sound smooth. You might be able to. I mean, if you're like someone who's really good at blending sounds like Eminem or something and you can rhyme, it might work. But here, it doesn't really work. Match the vowels if you can. The or the, okay? In the afternoon, what? In the afternoon, I, uh, I attend me. I attend me. The D kind of gets small, doesn't? I attend me. I attend me. The D is gone. Look at this, completely gone. I attend me. I attend me. Now we can push those two words together. I attend meetings. I attend meetings. That T's gone, just like the D. I attend. D's gone. Meetings. I attend meetings. The D kind of becomes that. T becomes the D. Blah. I attend meetings. The D from attend, goodbye, right? And meetings, the tings becomes dings. I attend meetings. Much smoother. There's no peak. I attend meetings. Too high. We don't want that. We want it low. I attend meetings or work. Or means stop. It's a choice. I attend meetings or work, right? That's how fast it should be. I attend meetings or work. I have a salad or a hamburger, right? It's choice, okay? So we need to show choice by saying it that way, nice and slow. It's right there. So I attend meetings or work on projects or work on or work on or work on projects. That's it. I attend meetings or work on projects. There. Now, let's put it all together. Repeat after me. In the afternoon, I attend meetings or work on projects. It's long, but it's not really hard, right? Let's try again. In the afternoon, I attend meetings or work on projects. Yeah, not bad. We could change it. In the afternoon, I file paperwork and shut down my computer? I don't know. I file paperwork and check on my employees. You could change these two things to anything you actually want. Whew, we've made it to the sixth sentence. It feels like I have been talking very long. So let's wrap this up, okay? Our sixth sentence is I usually relax by watching TV in the evening. I just never relax, I guess. But most people would. So maybe this is how you relax. Let's say it smoothly. Here we go. I usually, see the three sound, usually, usually, re. They kind of rhyme. Put them together. Yeah. I usually relax by watching. I usually relax by watching. Speed it up. I usually relax by walking. Not walking. Who walks? By watching. I usually relax by watching TV. We got it together. I usually relax by watching TV in the evening. When? In the evening. In the evening. Nice. In the evening. I usually relax by watching TV in the evening. I think that sounds pretty good. Let's play it back. Repeat after me. I usually relax by watching TV in the... I did bad job there. I usually relax by watching TV in the evening. See that tone went up, that volume went up. I usually relax by watching TV in the evening. Hmm. Differentiate our extra details. I usually relax by watching TV. By watching TV is our detail, right? But we added more, so we raise our volume. I usually relax by watching TV in the evening. Or maybe you work the night shift, and I usually relax by watching TV in the morning. Sounds terrible, but I don't know. Everybody has a different plan or time that they like working. So I hope this helped you smooth out some of the things we say about our daily routine. Um, let's take a look at our next lesson, which is talking about hobbies. Hey, what do you like to do? Let me know. I'm curious before we get into it for the next lesson. Let me know what you like to do. That way we know some stuff about you and we can maybe see it in the next lesson. And I'll see you there. Goodbye.